Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gebo the Shaman, and today we're talking about Virgo in the 10th house. Now what does it mean when we have Virgo in the 10th house of our chart, in our D1 chart? Well, what it means is basically, we need to understand what the sign of Virgo is and what the 10th house is. So we'll be talking about that today in this video. So, what else? Basically we'll be talking about Virgo in the 10th house and how that plays out in your chart. But before we get into that, I just like to let you guys know that I have, courses available. I have my support groups available, my coaching and mentoring available. Energy work courses like you see here. These energy work courses right here. And this is called the Self-Transformation Challenge, and this is called the Cosmic Qigong. Cosmic Qigong. And basically those are courses that help you tap into the energy of your heart center. And it's not like traditional Qigong where you tap into your lower dantian. It's different than that. It's tapping into your soul energy. So anyway, I have support groups where we talk about our emotions and we talk about the things that we're going through, and we support each other and build each other up and empower each other through that. I have my one-on-one coaching and mentoring available also, so you can work with me directly. And that's available on my Patreon page. But you can just go to the linktree/Gebo the Shaman, and you can find all my links there. It's a very easy, very succinct way to find all my stuff. Okay, so let's see here. Today we're talking about Virgo in the 10th house. So what does Virgo mean? So in order to kind of understand this placement, we need to understand the energy of Virgo and the energy of the 10th house. So Virgo energy is very critical, very analytical, very intellectual. Virgo uses a lot of intellect energy, and traditionally Virgo is represented by the woman who is standing on the edge of a boat, and she has in her two hands, she has Ayurvedic medicine, and she has wheat or food basically. So it's like she's coming from a far place to help you, to serve you, to nourish you, to comfort you, to heal you. And so this is one of the signs of the healer. So you would make an excellent healer if you have Virgo in the 10th house. Let's see here. So Virgo also represents like healing, emotional. It represents like doctors and nurses. I tend to think of this sign as the sign of someone who is a nurse. So in order to be a nurse, you have to be very logical, very critical, very critical thinking. You have to be very analytical. You have to have your higher intellect involved in that, because if you don't, then you could be less effective at healing somebody, and you could even harm them if you're not using your intellect. So for example, an example of using your intellect would be measuring out cc's on a syringe, measuring out how much amount to give the patient. So you have to be very exact. You have to be very analytical, very critical thinking when you do that. Your mind has to be sharp when you're doing something like that, because if you give the patient too much, you could end up hurting them, right? So this is what Virgo is about. It's precise, it's intellectual, it's critical, it's analytical, stuff like that. So yeah, and then what's the 10th house? The 10th house is basically the house of your career, the house of your fame, your reputation, your your fame, it's like how the world sees you, your reputation, how you're seen by the world. And so you know you you have that. So you have that in the 10th house. So basically, it's the 10th house is one of the major signifactor of your career. So if you have Virgo in the 10th house, you will probably either go into healing work, nursing, or being some kind of a doctor, or even a psychologist, things like that. But yeah, I would say mostly like a nurse or a doctor or something like that. And then too, the other thing that Virgo is good at is being like an analyst. Analyzing patterns, analyzing like analyzing financial information, being analyzing statistics, analyzing patterns in in growth fluctuations and things like that. So I mean, it's it's a very analytical position. So you could be like an analyst, or someone who's very very smart, very sharp, like a stockbroker, almost like analyzing the stock market, and when's the best time to buy, what's the best time to sell, things like that. So you could do well in things that involve a lot of intellect, but also, healing and things like that. So, yeah. Okay, guys. So, let me just think about anything that I could say about Virgo. Oh yeah, and there's free codes that you could use to get my courses if you like. Hint, hint. I'll be putting a code into every video to get a free course. Okay. Alright, so anything else that I'd like to say about Virgo in the 10th house? Not really. It's just kind of one of those signs where it's, you'll be, the Virgo is a sign of working too, serving others. And so, you'll probably, you probably will be one of those people who likes to work hard and stuff like that, and you'll be seen as a hard worker. So yeah. Alright guys, so I guess that does it for me. Once again, you're going to want to check out my courses. I have the self-transformation challenge right there. You see me doing the stretching yoga poses. And then right there we have the cosmic Qigong, where it's like Qigong meditations and healing practices and things like that. I have astrology readings also, and astrology readings, you can get an astrology reading from me, and basically that includes like an astrology, it's includes a mantra and a ritual that you can do. I basically tailored my astrology practices to my astrology readings to give you the best, most accurate, like most practical information within your birth chart that you can use today to help improve your life. So like mantras and rituals and things like that you can do, and working with planets and deities and all that good stuff. Energy work courses, like I said, Qigong and Transformation Challenge. You can find those at patreon.com/Gebo the Shaman. And then I have my coaching and mentoring and support groups. So I have my one-on-one coaching and mentoring. If you feel stuck in life, then you can let me help you. You can get help from me. I can help you, guide you into the path in life that works best for you, and to gain some success and some prosperity there. Coaching and mentoring, I talked about. Support groups, I am a spiritual counselor. So I'm a spiritual counselor, so doing the support groups, you can talk to me about your feelings, and we can talk about that and work on ways to help you go through your feelings, and help you to nourish and love yourself and soothe yourself through your emotions and things like that, because we all need that. We all need that self-soothing and that self-love and that self-care. So the support groups are designed to do that for you. Okay, guys, so yeah, that's about all I have to promote today. So you can find all of my links, all of my, my courses, my everything that I possibly have to offer you guys. You can go to right there, linktr.ee/Gebo the Shaman, and I have that link down below, as well as the links to all my other stuff down below. Okay, guys, so I will talk to you guys later. Once again, we will talk to you later. Peace.